Oh, that's so funny. Oh, that was good.
All right. Welcome, everyone, to What Did the Groom Say? Today, we have a very special guest joining us from Kansas City. Everyone say, hey, Nick. Hey, Nick. Now, after that, warm welcome. Let's just go ahead and get into it. Here's how we're going to play. Nick, I'm going to ask you 20-ish rapid fire questions about Monica, your guys' relationship. You're going to answer to the best of your ability with the time that you've got. Then we will be asking Monica the same questions or giving her the opportunity to guess how you answered this, each question. If she guesses right, Monica hands out a drink to a friend with her at her bachelorette party. But if she guesses wrong, Monica must take a sip. Make sense? Awesome. All right, Nick, let's just go ahead and get it started. What initially attracted you to Monica?
She had that like hard to get sexy vibe about her. She also looks like Sandra Bullock, so you better believe I'm gonna try.
Am I hearing a celebrity crush?
Celebrity
Or
crush.
I love it. Okay. So now that you've been with Monica for what, going on 7 years now? What have you found is Monica's go-to perfect date?
She's actually pretty simple to please. She's a simple gal. Definitely food. Preferably a bunch of appetizers. That's her go-to. Cocktails, and honestly, snugs with the babies because physical touch is her love language. So,
I love it. I love it. Obviously, snugs with babies. I knew that was going to be in there. Okay. Thinking way back when, what was your guys' first date? What did it look like? Where was it? Give me the details.
I always forget the name of this place, but it's Grand Falloon. It's on the plaza, and that wasn't the like we had we met first at Mosaic, but our actual date was at Grand Falloon, and we had drinks and a huge plate of Supreme nachos that we shared, and it was
Surprised you guys
awesome.
aren't having your reception at Mosaic.
I know we should
The
have.
club the clubbing days are over, huh?
Yeah, then she could fall backwards again.
Okay. Back in the day, thinking of first dates, everything like that. When did you guys have your first kiss?
It was so long ago, it was either the first or second date. It was one of
Okay.
those two.
She really held out. She really
She
held
held
out for her
out. She
first kiss.
did.
Yeah.
She did.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
She just
did.
knew. Okay. So now you guys have been around the block a while. What is the first drink that one you would order at a bar, and then now that Monica orders at a bar? Like you guys are going out on a date. What are you both ordering?
Well, freshly dating, it was for her, it was vodka Sprite. That was the go-to. Vodka Sprite, vodka water. Got to have the
College
vodka on it. It's
days.
got to be clear. Um, I beer guy, whiskey, whatever. But then now, I'm gonna throw out a twofer and say that it's either a margarita or a glass of red.
Yep. Big Marg gal. Big Marg gal. The Friday night Margs.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, now you guys have been dating for a while. We've already talked through some of the first memories. Um, Now that you've been together for all these years, you get on each other's nerves sometimes, right? You love each other all the time, but you don't like each other all the time. So, what are some of the biggest pet peeves that Monica has about you right now?
There are plenty, but the current pet peeve now is I never finish a project. I just start new projects and then leave all the other shit half done. And she hates that.
Monica, how's that answer? Is that the one you were thinking of? Okay. And obviously, you have no pet peeves about Monica, right? None that you can think of. I'm not going to give you time to answer it, just in case you can think of some. But what is your favorite thing about your future wife?
Okay, okay. Um, it's hard to base it down to one thing, to be honest, but honestly, I'd say, which really caught my eye, she's literally the kindest, sweetest person I've ever met. I mean, well, she'll do anything for anybody with no questions asked. And I think that's just the sexiest thing.
I agree. She's definitely like the first person I would call
Yeah,
if something was
anything.
needed.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the best. Good answer. Okay. Throughout the time you guys have been together, what do you think is the most surprising thing you've learned about Monica throughout your relationship? Baller
Uh,
days?
she, she's clumsy. You know how clumsy she is. But she won the Knights of Columbus free throw tournament.
Did you know that she did it wearing Birkenstocks?
I did it. I bet Darren made her wear
Yeah. It was like
that.
I'm like, oh, so you just won this in Birkenstocks. Okay.
I've seen pictures of her when she was young, so I wouldn't be surprised if she wore that type of stuff.
Yeah. So funny.
Yeah.
Okay. Question number 9. When you guys first met, thinking kind of heading on back to back in the day, when you guys first met, who made the initial first move?
Definitely me. Definitely me. But I fell first.
Okay, okay, I could see it. I could see it. Monica's not the initiator
No,
and those things. Nope.
she's shy unless she knows you.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Then
then
her
she'll
then her
talk your ear
true
off.
colors. Yeah,
Yep.
then her true colors come out.
And then you make regrets. Just kidding.
Okay. Now that you guys have lived together for a while and have started to pick up on each other's routines and everything like that, how does Monica like to start her day? Both like let's do a little bit on like the weekends and on the weekdays. How do those differ?
Yeah, so when we're home together, she will, well, actually for both, she'll mend to the kids first, so she'll make sure Sophie and Jack are good. That's like her first thing she does when she wakes up. And then on the weekend, she's got to have some sort of tea and food at a coffee shop in the morning, both days, Saturday, Sunday. At work, she just gets her stuff ready to go.
So bougie. Coffee
It's always the
shop
babies
both
first,
days
though.
of
Babies come first.
babies first and then coffee shop both days. Really,
Yep.
really we got a big spender in the
I
house.
know, I know.
Okay, kind of back on the pet peeve thing, right? If Monica could throw away one singular article of your clothing, what would it be?
Uh, boxers with the hole right down the middle, right in the taintish area. Just it's a big old circle. You can see
The sun.
everything from an angle.
Nobody drop anything when Nick's
You
late.
don't.
Sunday holy underwear and nobody drop anything. Monica, I'm definitely with you on throwing those away. Okay. Question number 12. What is Monica's go-to party trick?
Oh gosh. Oh man. Leaving early.
Yep, the good old Irish goodbye. Isn't that what
Irish
it's called?
goodbye. Yep, that's it. That's the one.
Some things must run in the family. Okay. I've lived with Monica growing up and have some fond memories of her getting in trouble throughout the ages. So, what do you think is the most trouble with the law that Monica has ever been in?
Not much. She got caught underage at Power and Light.
Yep.
So That's it. That's the only thing she's done,
Uh-huh.
which is surprising.
Yeah. She's good at getting away with it, I guess.
I know she is good at that.
Okay. Let's see if you really know Monica. What was the name of Monica's lifelong childhood dance teacher?
The legend herself, DPH, Donna Patsy's Hill.
How many family game nights? The punchline of every joke is
Too many.
DPH.
Too many.
Okay,
Too
Monica,
many.
he knows you. He knows
I
you.
know her more than like most people now because you guys talk about so much.
Way more relevant people in our life,
Yeah,
too.
like I shouldn't know a person that much that I've never met. Oh, I met once, but
Funny. Okay, this is more of like a situational question, right? So you have an apple in your kitchen and you're feeling real eager for some sort of afternoon munchy, afternoon snack. You're super hungry. What kitchen utensil do you not use to prepare this apple for eating, and why not?
butter freaking knife because you'll slice your hand off, or you'll
I'm
make a
counting this
you'll
question
make
as
a
double points.
gash. You'll make a gash in your finger.
I'm counting this one as double points. And Monica's like, don't tell mom, as she's gushing blood from slicing her hand open with a butter knife.
Oh,
Uh,
I love it.
okay, okay. Good answer to that situational. Okay. Next question, like just saying, I don't remember who of the sisters came up with this question. Kind of dark, but okay, if your house was on fire or there was some sort of disaster and Monica had to save your family without knowing if she could save everyone, in which order would she get you, Jack, and Soph to safety?
Oh, that's easy. That's super easy. There's actually only, yeah. So first run it would be Sophie and Jack in both arms with that mom strength.
Uh,
It's both. She's gonna carry a 120-pound Jack and a 5-pound Sophie in both arms, and that's it. She would leave me. She wouldn't even consider me. That's the only person, only two kiddos that you'd bring.
you're fending for yourself with
I'm
that
out.
one.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm under rubble at this point.
Whenever Natalie and I were talking through these questions the other night, I was like, "Yep, I already know the answer to this
Yeah. Oh
question.
yeah.
It's both of the
She,
babies at the same time."
and not. Yeah, exactly. That was an easy one. Like she can't choose a single one. And
No,
I know she'll leave my ass.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
she
She's
doesn't
like, "Nick,
care.
you're on your own, buddy."
Yeah, get her. I got the babies out, so we're good.
Okay, we're getting closer towards the end, but another situational. If Monica had to choose, I guess this is more of a would you rather. If Monica had to choose between only seeing out of her left eye with no peripheral vision at all, or only using her left leg to hop around on for the next 365 days, let's say,
Oof.
which option would she choose and why?
Is the no sight on the left eye or the peripheral sight thing? Is that for life?
No, for 300, for just 1 year.
Ooh. Well, I mean, she can't see anyway, so I'm gonna say the first option.
Uh-huh.
But even though her one leg is as strong as both of mine, so it would still be easy for her to hop around. I'm gonna say the first option though. The
I
first
would agree.
option.
I
She
would
can't
agree with
see
that. It
anyway,
probably wouldn't
so what's
change
the
that. It
point?
probably wouldn't change that
No,
much.
I wouldn't change.
And honestly, she would just have like some crazy mega calf.
Yeah. She has bad peripheral and depth perception already because she keeps knocking over wine glasses and drinks and stuff. So she's already used to it. So we're good. We're good.
Okay. Okay. If Monica found a lamp, rubbed it, magically had 3 wishes from a genie, what would she ask for?
Oh. Um First, it'd be for Jack and Sophie to live forever. Second, you can kind of see where I'm going with this. Second is Jack and Sophie to speak to her and can actually like articulate.
Mhm.
And third is to never work again and become a like a Starbucks minivan mom.
I mean, those are three pretty good wishes.
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like your three would be somewhere along the lines with the first two at least.
Yeah, first two definitely.
Yeah. Okay. We're a big Braves fan, right?
Oh yeah.
Big,
Too many.
big,
Too many.
big Braves fan. So, what mon fave a Brave?
Oh gosh. I mean, Margs. It's a go-to.
So, pretty much the only word she says
Every Friday, Margs. You wanna get Margs?
is Marg.
Margs
Marg,
or
Marg,
bust.
Marg,
Margs or bust.
Margs or bust. Okay, on the topic of a Braves, I mean, this isn't really an abbrev. It's more of like an acronym. So like, feel free to write it down if you need to write it down.
All right, let me type it in my
But
phone. All right.
okay, tell me when you're ready.
Yep.
Decode this acronym. IASETGMIN. Yay, Stigman, if you will.
Obviously. Yep. Um, I am so excited to get married in November. Easy. Done.
I really wonder if Monica's gonna get that one.
I don't know. That I mean that was easy. I've heard worse.
I mean, it's like wedding related. I thought that it was fairly easy, but
That was pretty good.
that was pretty quick. I mean, that was pretty quick. I'm pretty impressed.
You should time that so then you
Okay.
can see if I beat
Okay.
her.
Whenever I go back and look at this recording, I'll think of how many seconds it took you to get it and then go
Okay.
against Monica and like that question, if she gets it right or wrong, will determine like the difference in seconds to answer.
Perfect. Yeah.
Will determine
Do I get
something.
something or is this like just purely just for her?
Yeah, yeah. So if okay, if you win, what do you want? If you beat Monica, what do you want?
Um, I want you to be the ring boy, the ring bearer.
And if Monica wins,
She
she
has to be the
gets to
flower
just
girl.
I guess
She has to be her own flower girl at her wedding.
I'm so dead. Okay, done. Monica, do you approve this? Do you approve this message? Okay, last question. This is question number 21. I lied. There's 21 questions, not 20.
Oh shit.
Okay, lastly, what do you think Monica is most excited for about your guys' wedding?
Oh, I mean, besides the food and the drinks and the partying, honestly, I would say to have everyone she loves and cares about in one room.
I would agree with that.
Definitely. That's the biggest
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. Okay, what are you most excited about?
Oh, what happens after?
Ladies and gentlemen, he means a lifelong of happiness, a life full of happiness and love. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, I guess ladies of the room, that concludes our game. We'll tally up some points, see who got each question right, and hand out some beverages, I guess.
That was fun.
All right. Thanks, guys.